Click away for FPL Today. Give us a subscribe. What's up guys and welcome to FPL Today. I'm the man in the know, JNO, and welcome to my team preview for Gameweek 8 where we go over how I did in Gameweek 7, see what moves I'm planning for Gameweek 8 and hopefully help you guys out with your Fantasy Premier League rank because I'm really not helping myself out much, am I? As we had another bad game week, unfortunately. But if you want to hear all about that and what I plan to do about it, make sure to stay tuned. But first, a quick advertisement from our sponsors, Fantasy Football Fix. Make sure to go and check them out. Use artificial intelligence and Optastats to build your new squad for the new season. Analyse the highest owned players and most popular starting squad currently entered into the FPL. Upload your squad at fantasyfootballfix.com now to improve your FPL performance. Click the link below or head over to fantasyfootballfix.com to get started. So, a week or two ago, I tried to make a joke about ripping the plaster off, how my season's going terribly, and then I had a good game week. I got into the top 2 million, and now we're back in that situation where I have to sit here and talk about a side that I'm not very happy with as I dropped back into the 2 million club. 2.468 million odd ranked with a game week rank of around 5.6 to 5.7 million, now on 367 points. As we show you the team, as you can see, we had 3 players score, Sterling, De Bruyne and Trent, and that was it, as clean sheets still seem to be something of the past, as Engels, who I brought in, why I didn't bring in Gilbert. I think this is me trying to overthink things and bring in players that people don't own, because Mings and Gilbert are the players that everyone else owns. Pope not getting me any points, and Digne, I held on to him hoping for something, and of course, he got absolutely nothing, although he's still ridiculously high in the chance creation stats for defenders, but just no one is scoring the goals for Everton, which is seriously frustrating. Then in midfield, Salah, fortunately I didn't captain him, otherwise this game week could have been absolutely terrible. Didn't do much against Sheffield United, who put in a great performance by the way, and I feel very unfortunate for Dean Henderson with that save that he didn't quite make. Captain Sterling, who did get a return, was worried that wasn't going to happen. So happy to see some points for Sterling, although again it would have been better to captain De Bruyne, so still didn't make the right captaincy call. And then the likes of Cantwell, Barnes, Abraham and Pukki all failed to deliver, leaving me with a paltry score of 42 points when you had people who had Aubameyang, who got points, Aguero, who got points. Lots of other players getting points that I don't own. Harry Kane, Son, Mount, McGinn, they both seem to be issues for me. And anyone that's stuck with a Liverpool double up managed to get some points this game week. So I've fallen behind the pack yet again. On the plus side, there wasn't much better on my bench. Rico getting 0 points, Lundstrom with 2 and Dendoncker 3. And even if I hadn't had someone play, I didn't even line up my bench properly, Dendoncker would have been the best first sub. So it really didn't go too well in game week 7. But let's put that behind us, let's focus on the future. Now, De Bruyne is an issue. With Wolves at home, De Bruyne would have been a great player to have, with Wolves looking very, very suspect, and it would be straight after Europa League game, which I think would really benefit Man City against the likes of Wolves. However, unfortunately, he's injured, so we might have to look for a replacement there, although I am going to wait and see what comes out from the Manchester City camp as far as that's concerned. As far as the rest of the team, Pope against Everton at home, I'm hopeful, because Everton haven't looked like they're on the boil at all. Burnley away for Everton, so maybe Digne can finally get me some points. Maybe I've not broken him for too long. Lundstrom against Watford away, again it's Watford, so I'm quite happy to put Lundstrom in against Watford because they've looked pretty poor. Liverpool players, Trent, Salah going to stay in the side, even though I am a little bit worried about not owning any Leicester City players. This is one week where I think I might get away with it. Sterling against Wolves looks like the front runner for captaincy for me. With De Bruyne potentially not playing, that may go in Sterling's favour as far as points are concerned because Aguero looks better on the pitch as far as underlying stats when De Bruyne is on the pitch, and Sterling looks better than Aguero when De Bruyne isn't there. And then we've got Cantwell and Pukki, Aston Villa at home. Please do something, you two. Although I've seen a lot of people question having Cantwell in their side. Yes, I actually think Mount and McGinn are better options, but neither of them are as cheap as Cantwell. And then Abraham, you need to do something. I brought you in, and you've been pretty poor since I brought you in. Again, another player I seem to have broken. And Barnes, you are on your last legs because I am looking to go back to my man Callum Wilson. As for the bench, it will be Engels as first sub with Norwich away, Rico second sub with Arsenal away, and then Dendoncker last sub with Man City away. all of my bench away games. I'm not too hopeful for clean sheets or points from any of them, to be honest, so I need my starting 11 to deliver. So it comes down to who do I actually want to bring in my side, and it comes down to the players I think could be vital to own this season. Players I am looking at, especially for the Kevin De Bruyne slot, include the likes of Mane, because Mane is, of course, alongside Salah, one of the main point scorers for Liverpool. We also have Mahrez, potentially with De Bruyne out, Leroy Sané out. Could Mahrez play his way into that Manchester City side at 8.5 million, 45 points, 2 goals, 5 assists? He looks promising to me. We then got McGinn, Grealish, Sigurdsson and Lanzini as other options, although Sigurdsson, while he has the underlying stats, hasn't converted them into many points at all. Lanzini and Grealish as well don't really seem to be converting him as highly as the likes of McGinn and Mount and Mahrez. And then striker-wise, Aguero, Firmino, Aubameyang and Callum Wilson are players I'm interested in. The expensive ones there may be out of my reach until I wildcard right now because of the makeup of my side. So it could be that Callum Wilson is really my only go-to with 46 points, 5 goals and 3 assists. Those are all the players I'm looking at, and as you can see on the screen, the stats are all there for all of these players. They're all on my hot list, and it's a wait and see game with whether Kevin De Bruyne is out or not, because I do plan to keep 2 transfers for over the international break. Anyway guys, I know this is a bit quicker than my usual videos, but I have got a very busy week ahead and I will be going on holiday some point this month. So it's getting to a time now where I don't have as much time as usual, so the videos may be a little bit shorter and in this format because it helps me do the videos just a little bit quicker. I will still try to get all 3 videos out as I usually do in a week, and I will fit in a live stream if I can, but apologies if the live streams do fall off again. I am working on trying to become more consistent with that. If you have enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button, subscribe and hit that notification bell, as well as checking out all the links in the description down below, including my Discord link if you want to talk FPL, especially on that week where I am away. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.